It's day one of the COP28 summit, the world's most important climate meeting, also the biggest COP summit in history. As our world warms up, its trajectory will be decided right here at the COP28 in Dubai. So the stakes are quite high, higher than the skyscrapers of Dubai. But bad jokes aside, 140 heads of state are set to attend the summit. King Charles III will be here, so will UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is arriving tonight. He will make his address on Friday and attend 3 high-level events, 2 of which will be co-hosted by New Delhi. Now, India is playing a crucial role at this summit. To understand why, you must understand the power play at COP. Developing countries need to unite and make a push, force the richer states to do more, to pay more for climate action. You see, climate change is everyone's problem and fighting it is everyone's job. But it is not an equal job. The rich, developed nations have a bigger role to play here. They have caused most of the emissions. They have also greater resources to fix it. So they must bear the bulk of responsibility to act. And where does India figure in this? India is at the forefront of demanding accountability. Historically, right from the inception of COP, India has been trying to ensure this. Time and again, India has taken center stage to say this. The burden of climate change cannot disproportionately fall on developing nations. We saw this in 1997 at COP3. India played a lead role in the Kyoto Protocol, where developed nations were allotted specific goals to curb emissions. Meanwhile, developing countries like India were free to take the steps they deemed fit. So in politically correct terms, nationally appropriate climate actions. And this year's summit comes with a similar opportunity. New Delhi can serve as a bridge between wealthier nations and the global south. In fact, India is the best place to do this. It is the world's 5th largest economy. It has global influence and heft. And it has used it to give a voice to the global south. We saw this in 2020 during the pandemic. India lobbied the World Trade Organization to make vaccines and treatments more accessible. With climate too, in recent years, India has become more assertive in showcasing its own narrative. We saw this in 2021 at COP26. At the last minute, India blocked the final draft outcome. The term phase out of coal or its complete cessation was changed to phase down. From phase out to phase down, meaning a structured reduction in the use of coal. At COP27 in Egypt, India remained consistent. It campaigned for phase down of all fossil fuels, something that is too difficult to digest for many countries. During its G20 presidency, India has pushed for more climate financing and clean energy investments. It pledged to infuse $25 million and become an anchor investor in the International Solar Alliance to help the private sector invest in solar projects in Africa. And now at COP28, New Delhi seems poised to rise to the occasion again. India has submitted a report to the United Nations assessing global progress on climate change, listing expectations of developing nations, calling wealthier nations to move faster and demanding more accountability from them. So by the looks of it, India is seizing the opportunity, proving that it can lead the global south, especially because of how far it has come. India has cut greenhouse emissions by 33% in just 14 years, thanks to the government's push towards renewable energy. And today, renewable energy accounts for over 25% of India's power generation. But despite changes, India is the world's 3rd largest emitter of greenhouse gases. About 73% of its electricity is produced using coal. This is owed to India's size and population. So in per capita terms, India's emissions are low, less than half of the global average. But being one of the greatest emitters with far-reaching global influence, India is a crucial player. In this battle against a shared threat, India is on the front line. Its win could forge cooperation, uniting the wealthy and developing nations. In this climate war, unity is the need of the hour.